Okay, so today we're going to be looking at exercise 5 for the cash receipts journal. You're on page 30 in your workbook and you'll be answering on page 31. Very first thing we want to do is we have a look and see what is the name of the business. It tells us that it is Pooch Parlor for March 2020. So we go to our answer book and we record cash receipts journal of name of the business dash March 2020 CRJ. March is the third month, so that would be CRJ. Hopefully you answered 3. Then going to start recording our transactions. So we read our very first transaction. The owner, Hannah Jacobs, contributed 780,000 Rand as capital contribution in the business. Receipt 001 was issued. So we can see our doc number 001. We can see day 1. We can see who's giving us the money, Hannah Jacobs. So we can start to fill that in. Doc number 001, day 1, who is giving us the money? It's Hannah Jacobs. How much money is she investing in the business? 780,000. Do we receive any more money on day 1? Have a look and we see, no, we don't. So at the end of the day, underline. So this is where you get your ruler out. We're going to underline underneath the last transaction on day 1. We deposit the total amount that we received on day 1 into our bank account. What is it for? What do we call the owner's capital contribution? It's not current income, it's capital. So capital is recorded under sundry accounts. There. Go to the next transaction. On day 7, cash received for services rendered. Hopefully services rendered is like a little light bulb going off. That's when our business provides the service. That is called current income in accounting. So we need to work out how much we get, 675 Rand per dog, and 10 dogs were washed. So on your calculator, you're going to say 675 times 10, and hopefully you get 6,750. That's how much we receive. Services rendered, that would be recorded as CRR, cash register roll, happening on day 7. Services rendered, received 6,750 Rand. Do we receive more money on day 7? We have a look. Sorry, this one. No, we don't. So it's the end of the day. We total how much money we receive in our analysis of receipts column. We deposit the total amount into our bank account, and services rendered is called current income in accounting. We have a column for current income, so we record it under the column. Get ready for the next day. Day 18. Okay, day 18 is 2 transactions. Cash received for services rendered, 1,400 Rand per cat. 3 cats were washed and groomed. So we're going to say 1,400 times 3, and we get 4,200. Day 18, we're providing a service. So cash register roll, day 18, services rendered, it was 4,200 Rand. Do we receive more money on day 18? And if we have a look at our transactions, yes, we do. So we're not depositing that money in our bank account. You don't run to the bank every single time someone pays you money. Imagine you're a cashier at Pick n Pay, and every time somebody pays you money, you lock the till, You take the money, you get in your car, you drive to the bank, you stand in the queue, you deposit it into the bank account, you drive all the way back to the shop, you unlock the till, you process payment for the next customer. After them, you lock the till, you get in your car, you drive to the bank. That's impossible. No business operates like that. So we need to make sure we only deposit money into our bank account once a day at the end of the day. So we're not depositing that money in our bank account. What is it for? Current income. So we can record it under the current income column. We're still on day 18. And we read the transaction and it says the owner, H. Jacobs or Hannah Jacobs, decided to increase the capital of the business by 20%. Received the check and receipt was issued. So we're going to have to work out. Originally, she put 780,000 Rand in, and we're going to multiply that by 20%. So either 0.20, or you can say times 20 divided by 100, and your calculator should give you 156,000. Let's make this fit in. Yeah, 156,000. So we go back. Receipt 002. Hannah Jacobs. She is depositing 156,000 Rand into the business. It's now the end of the day. So you're going to get out your ruler. We underline the last value in analysis of receipts for the day. We add the two values together. So on your calculator, 156,000 plus 4,200 gives us 160,200. We don't record this value anywhere else. We take this amount. That's what we received. She's increasing the capital contribution of the business. Capital goes under sundry because there's no column for it. So on the very same line, just make sure you're on the same line, 156,000 Rand, and that is for capital. Then move on. Next day, it's now day 24. Cash received for services rendered, 990 Rand per dog. 15 dogs were washed. So we're going to say 990 times 15, and we get 14,850. Whoops, 40,850. Day 24, services rendered. So we're going to go CRR, day 24. Oops. Services rendered. We got 14,850. Do we receive more money on day 24? Hopefully you are saying yes, we do, because we do. So we don't deposit the money into our bank account yet. We don't underline yet. What do we call services rendered? Current income. So something else is happening on day 24. Have a look. A check was received for 11,340 from G. Espen for the rent of the office upstairs. A receipt was issued. Yeah, so receipt was issued. So after 2 comes 003. They tell us it's from G. Espen. We are receiving 11,340. It's now the end of the day. We don't receive any more money. So you get out your ruler and we underline underneath the last amount we receive on the day. We add the two values together and we're going to deposit 14,850 plus 11,340 gives us 26,190. What was that 11,340 Rand for? rent. If we receive money for rent, that would be rent income. That column doesn't say rent income, so we're going to record the 11,340 in sundry as rent income. End of the month now. So you get out your ruler. We are totaling from bank to sundry, from bank to sundry. So we're going to add all those values down. So 780,000 plus 6,750 plus 160,200 plus 26,190, and that should give us an amount of 973,140. That's how much we received. Add the values in current income. $25,800 and sundry 780,000 plus 156,000 plus 11,340, and I got 947,340. If I add the other columns except for bank, they should total the bank amount. So we're going to add 25,800 plus 947,340, and you should get 973,140. Okay, that is the end of exercise 5.